everyone, welcome back to another adventure in chaos in Enigmatica 6 Expert Mode. I'm Katiana. I'm hiding out here in the corner of the storeroom because I am completely at a loss of exactly what we should do next. I think I have a plan for tonight, but I have absolutely no idea if I know what we can do. But we're going to give it a try and see if we can create farms. We were at a bit of a standstill on all the different quest lines and things that we have been exploring, and so I thought we would backtrack just a little bit and work on some more of these infrastructure projects, and that seemed like a good plan for me. So that is what we're going to do. Now, the first thing I want to do is I need to have a storage place to put all of said potatoes. So we only need less than 3,000 of each of the various items that are on the challenge board. So there are 12 of them altogether, and it's less than 3,000 of each. So for now, I am going to just make some basic bins, which these hold 4,000. That should be plenty sufficient for now. I do want to get the bigger ones for the actual potatoes, because those we're going to need a lot of potatoes, because we need the potatoes to craft the other things. But for the actual storage of the final items, we only need some basic bins. So we're going to need copper ingots, and then we're going to need lime terracotta. So I'm hoping we can make some lime dye. So let's see. First of all, let's see if we have a lime dye. Nice. I thought maybe we would have one or two. Okay, so that's going to give me 8. So we should be able to make there's 1 and there's 2. So that'd be the first 2. And I thought for now we would use this wrong space. This one. We'd use this space here for organizing some of these items for now. And we will... I guess I should probably fill them first and then bring them out here, shouldn't I? That would have been a brilliant idea. How is everybody doing? I know JC is hunkered down, waiting for her good friend Ian to make his appearance. Alright. I have... Okay, I thought I had potato things in here, but I am not seeing them. Those are the onions. Those are the carrots. Okay, I'm not seeing them there. I know they're not in there. Okay, so here's potatoes. Here they are. Okay, so we're going to start with some of these. So we've got a thing for potato crates. We have a thing for baked potatoes. So I'm going to need one for poisonous potatoes. So that means I'm going to need another lime dye. Do I have another thing for lime? Lime? Ooh. I bet you make lime. I need my pestle. And you do. Excellent. Okay, so we'll put you in the system. And then we need you and you and you, so I can request another batch. And then it will do this and give me 2 more of these. Okay, so then we have put you there, put you there. Okay, so there is poisonous potatoes, and then we'll put there in there temporarily. Okay, so that takes care of that batch. Okay, do not have any in there. Potatoes, 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 potatoes. Okay, I don't think I have any more in there. I do have them in here. So here's more of the potato crates. And then I'm sure to have more in here. So let's... Okay, so... Okay, not that one. Okay, so here I've got... and I may have already taken these out. I'm not sure. Okay, so that one's cleared. Okay, so that one had more potato crates. That one's practically empty. We should just clear that out real quick. Put that one away. We got more bees. Another totem of undying. Can't go wrong with that. Those in there. Put that in there. Another book that does not have Silk Touch on it. Drop those flowers off in there. Epic Frustration. I need Silk Touch. And I do not have it. I might be able to work my way into a Silky Jewel. Maybe. I'm not going to hold my breath that I have enough stuff for that, but that would be, I suppose, one possibility. Okay, and some more stuff that I didn't clean. But I know now I need idols, so that's going to be helpful that I don't have to collect and clean everything anymore. I know I need idols. Okay, so there is that. Now, of the stuff we need for the challenge, food-wise, I don't think I had any capacito. Cod and chips, fish and chips, steak and potatoes. Cod and chips, I have some, so I'll take those out. Did I have fish and chips? No, fish and chips. 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 See, some of this stuff I may have already eaten, so that's not going to help me. I didn't see steak and potatoes. I didn't see stuffed potatoes or potato knish. Okay, so I think that's the only other one I need a crate for at the moment. Or at least something to put them in. let's go the backpack route for now. Then we'll once we get going, we'll be able to do more. Okay, so we've got 4 of those, and then we'll have backpack that's got the start of that. Okay, so the goal is to get 3,000 of all of these different things that are on the list. So, baked potato, you cook the potato. That's straightforward. That'll be easy. Potato crate is just boxing them up. Again, that's pretty straightforward. Plus, we can get a ton of them in the atom. That won't be so bad. Okay, wild potatoes, that's going to be harder because you can't craft those. So we're going to need to have a source of wheat, a source of onions, and a source of eggs to be able to make 3,000 of these. You get the idea. But of course, the number one thing we need potatoes. We need a lot of potatoes. Like, a lot of potatoes. Infinite numbers of potatoes. And we need a way to be harvesting them behind our backs without us paying attention to them. I don't want to have to be harvesting the potatoes. I had hoped to be doing it by cloche, but that requires a ton of RF that I do not have. So we need to turn to create. So if we look at, oops, what are you doing? And I need to make notes to remind me how all this stuff is going to work. So we want to set up a radial chassis. And we're going to connect that up to mechanical harvesters. And I think I have, not that, now I gotta find it. So a linear chassis we're going to have a fun time figuring all this out. This is what I need, is a mechanical harvester. Because they are basically going to be like an automatic combine. if we put a chest on our rotating arm, it's going to collect everything that the harvesters bring in. So if I identify a mechanical bearing, okay, so that's a mechanical bearing. And then this is a linear chassis. Okay, so we have a mechanical bearing on the bottom with a linear chassis on top. So this has made an arm out of linear chassis and then attached the mechanical harvesters below them to bring in the wheat, deposit them into the chest. Okay, then I believe you can put like a double chest here, and then there is a block that will auto deposit them off the end of the arm, and that is the that one. Yes. Okay, so these are the, so I need a portable storage interface times 2. And then these are brass funnels to bring the items out. Brass funnels can do a whole stack, so we want to go with brass. Okay. Okay. So we need these. We need the funnels, not the tunnels. Okay, we need that. We need that. Mechanical bearing. Mechanical bearing. Mechanical bearing. Brass funnel. Got that. Okay, what's this do? Gotcha. Okay. I'm not seeing... I'm not seeing the item at the bottom, the mechanical bearing. Mechanical bearing. So this one. Need a turntable. Turntable. And then that. Okay. So, I need a few things. So we're gonna need hoe. We're gonna want a nice decorative block. To use as a perimeter. Oh. I could use limestone cobble. That would be different than what we have now. Okay, and then I'm gonna need some dirt. Grab some dirt. And then I have my bucket of unlimited water, so we're good there. Okay. Take, say, half the potatoes with this, leave the rest here. Okay. Now, before we go, I want to go look at JC's setup and ruthlessly steal from what he's doing. Now, first of all, we have to say hello to Judy. Hello, Judy. Good grief, what all has he been up to? He said his create area had gotten bigger. Holy cow! Man, he put in some work. He's got a lava washing process going on here. He's got more conveyor belts going on here. He's got the lava dropping thing going. Oh my goodness. He's got another thing here. Oh my gosh. He's got chickens on a thing. Okay. He's collecting eggs early. This is actually a very good call. My apology. I didn't mean to stand in the way. Okay. So this is what we need to set up. He's doing it for rice, but we need to set it up for potatoes. And then we're going to want to set up the same thing for trees at some point. So I believe he has the wind turbine thing is on the one on the outside is feeding the SU's under. He's got the shaft going underneath the ground to send the SUs in here, so you can't see anything. And because it's rice, it's actually growing in the water. Okay. So we would set it up with the blades would run across the potatoes with 2 chests even to one of the 2 of the storage interfaces, with the second one being off to the side with 1 space in between them. Or no, 2 spaces in between them. 2 spaces in between them? It's 2 spaces in between them. So one has to reach out, that one has to reach out. Okay. Then it has a chute reaching down to here. So I could have a chute reaching down into a chest, and then the chest could have a pipe going out into 2 bins, one for potatoes and one for poisonous potatoes. I think that would work. Okay. I think I see the basics of that. Goodbye, Judy. Keep safeguarding JC's place because he'll be gone for a while, dealing with the hurricane. Okay. So I want to set this up over here. So this is our immersive engineering area. And I want to put the crusher and the squeezer and the whatever that third machine is. That's going to go over here. But over in this direction, I think it was. I think it was this way. Was it this one or that one? Now I gotta remember. Got lots of these little grassy areas, and I think we can flatten them and turn it into little farm fields. Is sorta kinda what I'm thinking right now. So we're going to say, excuse me. Please give me all of the wood. Okay, then I think I'm gonna do is actually let those 2 connect with each other. So that actually sort of kind of fits with the vibe I'm going for. Then let's use the logs to head up, because, you know, don't leave your half cut down trees around. I mean, if you can help it. Alright. And I should get a bunch of, hopefully, that fruit. Oh, you're going way up there. Gonna have to hold this axe a very long time to get its health restored after all this, but it will be worth it in the end. Pick up all the things. This is a very high aura area. Holy crap. Right in here, super high aura. That's really nice. Okay. Okay, we have a couple more little areas here we need to... Okay, that should take care of that. Okay. So then we're going to get shovel. Oop. Wait. Ixnay the water overflow A. Okay. All right. this section down. And we're gonna need take some more of this out. And pick this back up. Okay. Okay, so let's figure out what can we do to first of all, let's not go past here because I don't want to mess up this rolling thing of water. Okay, so we'll have thank you for coming. Goodbye. Okay, so if we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in the middle will be our bucket of water. So if that's the center, then we'd have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then this would be the outer edge here, right? So then you'd have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You'd have outer edge here. And then you'd have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, outer edge here. So then you'd come in 1, come in 1. No, not come in 1. Wait. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay, these are too long by 1. So then these have to be like that. So So that would go there, and then this would go here, here. So then I have to shorten this. Or did I make that too long by 2? Then this one's too short. Because that would go there, that would go there, then this should go here. And that should go there, and that should go there, and then that should go there. That'd be right? Well, pfft. I wanted to look at it from up there, not fall off. Yes, I think that would be right. So then that would give us, we'd have our stuff in the middle, and then we would have 3 blades coming out from the center. Okay. Okay, so then I think I can put I put that there, then I put that there, and I put the mechanical bearing here. I need the wrench to rotate it around so it points the right direction. Perfect. Okay, so that way it's going up. Okay, so then we can go ho, 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 ho. Now, the shaft is going to have to go through that water. But I don't think that's going to be a problem? Question mark? I guess we'll find out. So then we should be able to, if I move this one up, can I have room for a second one over here? We have to move it over. Like, I don't want to piggy it up right against it, so like maybe like here, here. So then I go diagonal 1, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, 2, 3, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we do have room for 2. then the middle here. Okay. So we have room for 2 of these. And then in theory, I should be able to get them both powered off the same windmill. Okay, so if it was a linear chassis here, no, it'd need to be down 1. Everything needs to be down 1 so that it's running across ground level, right? Okay, I'm glad I made that too deep. Okay, so let me grab one of my buckets. So I need to put this in here. Okay, and then the linear chassis needs to sit here, but then it needs to go sideways so that this goes like no, because that needs to go. Oh, dang it. And this is why we're derping this along. So this, oh, see, this needs to go here. But can I, that does not go sideways from there. Dang it. This is why I didn't plant anything yet, because this is going to be a lot of trial and error while I try and figure out how this needs to go. Because if this goes this... Okay, hang on. Let's look at this again. They have to be going the same direction to attach. Okay. Maybe it isn't linear. Maybe it is radial. Hang on. Ah, so confused. This is why we are derping it. Okay, let's look at radial again. Well, no, wait. Let's look at this. Let's... So this made an arm that came back down, and those were of linears. And these, okay, so these are attached on the side of linears. So they don't have to be attached to the piston-looking side of a linear. Gotcha. Okay, go back. Okay, so if I put a linear here, and I put a linear here, and I put a linear here, ha 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 ha. Okay, and then I put that there. Aha! That's the way we do it. So I need one more linear. I can't just flip them around either. Okay, so I need one more linear to complete the rotation. And then I'm thinking... we only plant the outer parts. That one that's under there, I will change to be water. I don't have to. It can stay there. It just won't be planted. Because the power has to go to the mechanical bearing that's underneath. Okay, so in the space that's here, I need to put a wind turbine. Unless there's enough water flow right here to turn a water wheel. I mean, there might be. Water's flowing this way. We definitely have a current there. Till it gets over here and runs into that current. I don't think it would produce that much though, because it'd be running underneath it instead of on top of it. So let's go back to here. And remind myself about setting up a wind turbine that likes to break all of the elements of physics. That is going to be a windmill bearing. And then that is a... I don't think that is a mechanical crafter. I'm trying to read. Okay. Not. We will. Okay, let's put the radial chassis away. We are going to need another portable storage interface. So let's grab another one of those. So portable storage interface. So I'm going to need another one of those. I need another andesite funnel. Okay. I don't have any dried kelp. Okay. I need kelp. Whereas Captive, when I need him, Captive is so good at building all of these farms. He would know exactly what to do. I know exactly where he is, though. He is busy planning his wedding, which is definitely way more important than playing Minecraft, so he has his priorities straight. I'm gonna need shoots as well. I know I had shoots. Where did they go? Shoot. Gotta shoot. Okay. So let's go back down to create and look at the section on windmills. Where are the section on windmills? Here's water wheel. Windmill. There we go. Okay. So I need windmill bearing, a radial chassis, and those. Okay, so I was right. I need a radial chassis. Radial. Okay, so I do need radial chassis. And then I need a windmill bearing. Okay, windmill. Okay, so that's this. Need another turntable. Okay, so windmill bearing, a radial chassis, and then we're going to need... Okay. This is a high SU generator capable of operating at high RPMs. Generating more SU and higher speed is merely a function of adding more sails or wool blocks to the structure. Most any decorative block may be attached out to the connection limit of the windmill. True, Destor, if it was a Minecraft wedding, but I do not know if Mrs. Captive-to-be is into Minecraft. I have not asked that question, so I do not know. How are you doing? I have red wool. I'm not sure where it came from. I have 347 red gray wool. I think we can probably use some gray wool to make a windmill. Just saying. Probably I can afford to use a little gray wool, light gray wool. Okay. Okay. And I know I need chefs. Really? That's all I have? That's not gonna work. We're gonna need more of those. Give me... No, I want to make more of those. Oh. Thank you. I want to make a lot of these. Like, keep them coming. Okay. Alright, go back. Okay, so... Technically, I need to chop that tree down too. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna need... How am I gonna do this? Alright, we do this in the middle. So if we have a windmill turbine here, and we go up, 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 up. Okay, you're going up. And then the radial chassis goes, hang on. So radial chassis here goes like this. Okay, so then do I just put wool like here? But then I can, instead of going like sideways, I can go up. But if I go up, I need to have another radial chassis to connect it to. So I can go like out 3. Oh, no, that's not right. Okay, so I can't just attach wool to it. I need the sails. Oh, how can you be out of sticks again? Seriously. Or no, can I do it? I can do it like this. Whoop. I have to rotate like that. Dang it. I need to put the sails on first. Oh, dang it. I have not done these enough to remember things like this. Okay, so I need to put those around these. No. Those around this. It has to be rock wool. Oh. I don't think I have any rock wool. I take that back. I have some gray. A little bit of gray. Some red. Okay. And reminding me how to make rock wool. I cook slag to make rock wool, and then I can dye it any color I want to. Okay. So I have plenty of slag. That's not a problem. And can I cook it in my redstone furnace? Because then it goes quickly. Yes, this is good. Okay. So we could do... We've got then 3 rows worth of red, a row worth of gray, I have enough to do some more red, and I can do some black. Okay, so we have some color options here. Nope, not that. That. Crispy, what are you doing in here? Hello? Oh, that was just bizarre. I'm like, okay. Just be just randomly flying in here. We'll adopt him. Absolutely no issues there. Okay, so we'll get some more red. We'll get some black. Okay, so let's do... Oh! They're all gonna be gray no matter what I do? Well, that was just a waste of effort. Save my colored rock wool for other things then. Okay. Okay, so then I want to go up here. We're going to go one there, 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 one there. And then one there, 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 one there. Okay. And this time we'll remember we will use our umbrella so we do not take damage coming down. Okay. So if we have this, right-click the bearing with an empty hand to attach the structure you just built in front of it. Right-click the bearing with an empty hand to attach. I have sail light blocks. There's 8 of them. There's 32 of them. What? Why are these not detecting the sails? Sail's right there. They need to be maybe facing that way? Okay, there we go. Now we have it going the right direction. Yep, we've got it now. Things were not going the right direction. Okay, so now we can go like this, 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 like this. Ah, I forgot my umbrella again. Okay, so then if I do this. Alright, so that gives us yes. Okay, so then I should be able to get a gearbox to put underneath there. And then we need to send the rotational force this direction so that we can send it off to this side and this side to connect to the mechanical bearings. Right? Yes? Oh my gosh. Okay. Home. Foyer. Do we have gearbox? It's a gear shift. I need a gearbox. Gearbox. No. Gonna need to make. Okay, and which one am I gonna need here? I think I'm gonna need a combination of multiple. So let's figure out which ones we're gonna need. Okay, so we're gonna need a vertical gearbox to take the power from the windmill and send it straight ahead. Okay, so we're gonna need one of those. And then we're going to need a regular gearbox to receive it and send it left and right. Okay. Okay. So, gearbox. Not a bear box. Gearbox. Okay, gearbox. 1 and 2. And the nice thing about gearboxes is you can rotate their direction just by putting them in a crafting window. So we can put the vertical gearbox here. That's going to send it this direction. Okay, and then this is where it needs to go. So we need to put the gearbox here. And then we're going to go. Okay. Then we're going to have. Was expecting that. Okay. Okay. So So then I'm gonna need shafts. It's gonna take it from there to there, and then I need another vertical gearbox to transfer the power to the mechanical bearing. Okay, so home, foyer. So I need to make 2 more gearboxes, one for either end of this thing. So, oh, I need andesite casing again. Okay, so here, here, make andesite casing. Thank you very much. So I can make more of these. And they should both be vertical. Back. Okay, so I'm going to put the vertical gearbox here. And then we're going to run you. Okay, then we can... It's running! It's running! Okay. So we need... Let me do this quick. I'm going to break that so I can... I need a linear chassis, and I need 2 more mechanical harvesters. Home foyer. Okay, so I need a linear chassis. This one. Okay. And then we need mechanical harvester. Mechanical harvester. So this one. Oh, I need iron plate. So I need 4 iron ingots. Okay, run these downstairs. Those downstairs into here. Take that out. Make me plates. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, put those in there. There's 1. There is 2. Okay, then we're going to need a chest. Okay, go back. Okay, so we're going to put a linear chassis there. Then we're going to put a mechanical harvester there. And then we're going to put another mechanical harvester there. And then we're going to put a chest there. Okay. Then we're going to put the portable interface storage. Ooh. Does it go on the chest or does it go on the end of the linear chassis? Double check that. Okay, so it goes on the end of the linear chassis with 1 gap in between. Or 2 gaps. Okay. Okay. So if I put this here. Okay. Then I can put the second one will be put there. And then this one needs to get wrenched around. Come on. Okay, you have faced every direction except the right one. Oh, for crying out. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so that... So then that goes there. So then that stuff needs to get shooted into another chest. Okay, so I'm going to need to go home, foyer. And I'm going to need... another chest. Oh. Fine. Plank. No, I don't want to use the wiggle wood. I don't have 8 planks of anything except for the wiggle wood. But fine. I don't think this has a special chest, so it should just give me a regular one. Correct. Okay. So back. Okay, so then if I put a chest here. Oop, I missed that. I put the chest here, and then I do like... No. It has to go... Okay. So then it should deposit everything it collects down into that chest. Okay, so if I plant potatoes... Okay, have everything set up. Now I need to go home, foyer. We need some light. Let there be light. Get a couple of glowstone, run over here, and I can never remember which one it is. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. Alchemy! Alchemy is the one it is. Let's do that one. Okay. Go back. And then do F7. Okay. Let's do... I need to see this harvesting. I need to see it harvesting to know it's actually working. Okay. We also need to extend our claim chunks hello and force load it. Okay, so now if I no, don't harvest it. I want to I missed it harvesting! Dang it, because I fell in the water! Epic frustration! Okay. Let's harvest some on this side, or meal some over here. Well, no, I don't want them! Oh, why did it leave the chest? Okay, hang on. Okay, so it's harvesting, which is what it's supposed to do. But these two things did not attach. Okay, so what do I need to do to get things to attach to the linear chassis? Oh, I need to put the slime stuff on there. Okay, hang on. Home foyer. I've got the super glue. Back. Hi, Fractal. That's what I'm beginning to wonder. If we need to do that as well. So I think, do I have to put like glue that on? And then I'm wondering if the same is true, we drop that on. I've never built one of these before. This is my first one ever, so I have no idea. This is all completely new to me. Apparently when it stops, it likes to land on the crops and then it destroys them. So that's not a good thing. They're interacting, but I'm not seeing anything end up in my chest. Yes! We've harvested potatoes! Epic happiness! Oh my gosh! I have my first create farm! Ah! I'm so happy! Now, I thought we can turn that into a clear one. So I think you can actually see the potatoes go through. And yes, I'm easily amused. Epic happiness. Okay. So from here, we're going to take it one step further. And sort the contents of that chest into 2 bins so that this doesn't overflow. So I need to go back to the foyer. And we're going to get an elite bin. Hopefully 2. Oh, I'm out of light blue terracotta. Yeah, I'd say I don't think I have hepatizen. No, I didn't think I did. I don't suppose I have gotten a hepatizen ingot in here. That would be like too incredibly lucky of me. Uranium. silver, copper, molten rose gold, refined obsidian, nickel, aluminum, compressed iron, aluminum, bronze, steel, osmium, gold, refined, blazing crystal, slime steel. No, I have not. Okay. Okay, so we cannot go up to there. So I need another brass. Oh no, what did I need? Light blue terracotta. Do I have the terracotta? I do. I just need a light blue dye. Light blue dye. Don't have any in there. Oh, I'm so happy. Light blue mushroom. It is not blazing fast. I'm okay with that. It gets the job done, and I am perfectly okay with it gets the job done. Because at this point, all I need is passive potato generation. And now we have that. Okay, so then I need... Oh, those are fluid pipes. Where are my other pipes? They're hiding out in one of my backpacks that have not been sorted out yet from our last loot party, which is entirely understandable. And then, did I have retrieval module? I do. I only think I need one, or see, not a retrieval module. I need an extraction module. And then, now that should be good. Okay, go back. Okay, so down here, we'll put one there. We'll put one there. I'm probably going to have to put a filter down a floor right here. Okay, so I want, no, not all of them. One of you, one of you. Okay, so I want one of you, and I want one of you. And then we're going to put the pipe down like that. And then we're going to put the extraction module down. And there go the potatoes into the elite bin. So then, should we generate poisonous potatoes, they will go into the poisonous potato bin. And that should prevent anything in the setup from backing up. Lovely! Oh, this is wonderful. Okay. And I am... all in one chunk. Barely, but I am. And this chunk is... looking very odd on that. Why is it listed twice? Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, well, got it. Alright. We are good. We are now producing potatoes. Oh, this is great. This is great. So the second one is going to be the exact same setup, except here I want to be able to cut down trees. And the reason we need it to cut down trees is because we need 10,000 wooden planks. Uh-huh. Like, say what? Yeah. I still can't believe how high that aura bar is. That's just amazing. So, if we go back to... here. Or we haven't been able to finish this one because I don't know how to get the thermo-pneumatic press hot enough yet. So we're stuck on this one. Because I don't have an advanced assembly table to use that option. That just sounds scary. So which means I have to use this option, which means I have to be able to make a coated machine frame top, which means I have to be able to get my thermo-pneumatic processing plant up to 1600 degrees. I've only been able to get it up to 1000. So I may have to wait until District and JC are able to not be under threat of hurricanes and work obligations to explain to me how you do that, because I'm not having much luck figuring that one out myself. If I need multiple of the vortex tubes, if I need to do something special, I don't know. I'm stuck on this one. So I figure, okay, well, if we can't work on that side, maybe we work on this side. Which, of course, this is the side with the absolutely ludicrous quest of doing things like 1,000,000,000 times. So, these are the food quests. This is still, a monstrous number. But I already have this one and this one. And this one, and maybe this one, and I'm working on getting the plums needed for this one. I'd only have to get the enchanted golden apple. I say only. But it's either make an absolute gallon of potions, or make an absolutely insane amount of arcane gold with honeyed apples. I'm better off trying to go with the potions, which is a very, very sad state of affairs. But if I'm going to be making potions, I don't know if I don't know. I may need to use the potion brewer, which I think might make it easier, because we're going to need a lot of potions. I've been saving up those golden apples. But then, so this one is, you know, not horrible, except we need glycerol. So we're going to have to set up the setup we did in Ragnamod 6 to make glycerol to make the bandages. And then we should be able, emphasis on should be able to make the 5 compressed iron drill bits, and we should be able to make the 5 pneumatic jackhammers. But we need to get the glycerol set up first. So what I did in Ragnamod 6 was I had the crusher and the squeezer and the whatever the third machine is, the fermenter. I think those 3 machines from Immersive Engineering. I had those going to make me my plant oil and my ethanol, and I used those fluids in the fluid mixer to make my glycerol and whatever the fluid output is from that, which I'm drawing a blank on what that is. So I'm thinking for this one, we go back to immersive engineering, work on getting those machines set up, and this one is potentially, you know, doable. This is the one that's absolutely insane because we have to do this one 500 times. Eek. And this one requires treated wood planks 4 times. Times 500. What? And we need 5 of them. So that's 2,500 times 4. 10,000. Yeah. So needless to say, that's a lot of treated wood planks. A lot of treated wood planks. That's a lot of wood. And that is a lot of creosote. So if we got a tree farm going, that would bring in a lot of wood. That would handle the plank side of our creosote needs. If I get my copper bee going, that would generate the copper we need for this. And now that we're making plates out of our multi-servo press, it's 1 ingot per instead of 2. So that is cheaper for us to make all of those copper shingles because, again, that's 2,500 copper shingles we would need to make. And then the framed glass by Quark, again, 2,500 of those is a lot of glass and a lot of iron. Which, yeah, we got the iron. I'm not too worried about the iron. I hear you. I don't see you. It's very odd. I can't remember if that harvester does harvest. Does that one do only crops? This one. This is for doing crops. Is there a different one for doing trees? I think they discussed that, actually, let me think. Back on create, over here. Oop. Oh, mechanical saw. From chopping trees to carving stone, the saw has seen it all. When stationary and powered, it can serve for both cutting logs to planks and for any stone cutting recipe. Stone cutting recipes will give a random output unless a filter is set. When attached to a moving machine, it will chop whole trees in one swoop. Handy for a simple tree farm. That's the one I want then. Because I could then do... Yeah, we don't want processing. Okay, so that's what we'd want, is we want to set this same thing up here with trees, but we want to use mechanical saws instead of mechanical harvesters. But then, when we're looking at logs, so like, let's say we did oak. And I look at the uses for an oak log. The sawmill will give me 6. The thermal expansion one, that gives me 6. That one only gives me 1. This only gives me 4. So I think what we want to do is collect all the logs and then send it over to one of those thermal machines to get them go chop, 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 chop into planks. Then we can send the planks into... We got a couple of options. We could... we could use the sequential fabricator, because it also will allow you to have a fluid tank. So we could set it up to take the liquids from the pyrolyzer, put it right into the sequential fabricator, and be creating the creosote to put into the sequential fabricator, the sawmill taking the planks in there, and then having it set to generate our treated wood planks. And then I have the copper bee going, an iron bee going, and maybe the sandy bee going. So that I have a source of sand and iron, which would handle the framed glass. The copper bee would handle the copper shingles. And between all of those, we would then eventually be able to complete that first one. And again, it would all be running like passively in the background, but I think that would work. I think. So we still got about an hour, so let's see if we can go and get a tree farm going with the exact same plan that we had before. So we're going to start with a mechanical bearing. So that's going to be at the center of our thing. Oh, and we're going to need to give you some shafts. We're going to need to make the turntable. I don't have an oak slab. Okay, we'll get you that. Okay, I did not end up needing the brass funnel. Okay, so then this turntable, yes. Then this, I need more andesite casings, yes. Okay, mechanical bearing, yes. Okay, then linear, I'm gonna need what? How many do I have on there? Count those quick. 1, 2, 3, I have 4. Okay. Oh. And I have 2, so I need to do one more batch of linear chassis. Okay, so linear chassis here. Okay, so that takes care of that. Then we're going to need the storage interface. So I'm going to need 2 of these. Okay, so there's 1. Then I'm going to need another andesite funnel, which means I'm going to need the kelp, which is not spelled that way. Definitely a good call, Fractal, about that needing to be glued on. I am very not in the loop on a bunch of this create stuff, so it's obvious we're going to need to use create significantly more than we have in the past for some of these tasks. So we're going to be learning a lot more about create as we move through this pack. That is for sure. Okay, so there's that. And so now there's the second one of those. And then we can grab 1, 2 more chests worth of these. That will handle that. Okay, so we've got the bearing, the chassis. Now we need the mechanical saw, which I believe I have 1, and I need 3 to run the length of the bar. So we're gonna get mechanical saw. Okay, so we're gonna need, for each one of these, we're gonna need 3 iron plates. So that means I'm gonna need 6 iron ingots to run down and make into plates. Now I would be curious if we could set up some of these like common plates and things on a crafting recipe to autocraft, that would be nice. Okay, so there is saw 2, and there is saw 3. Okay, and then I'm going to need my shafts back. Okay, I'm not sure that's going to be enough. Let's go ahead. I'd rather make more and not need them than find I do not have enough. Okay, so from our access point, I'm gonna go under the tree. And I'm gonna go. So this needs to be in the hole. And then I need to rotate this around so it's facing up. I need to convince it to face up. Hold on. Dude. Face up. Let's try this. Oh, that won't work. Well, no, because it wanna. Hey, there we go. Maybe that helped. No idea. Okay, so that way I can see it as I'm going down underneath here. Okay. So then we're going to have the vertical gearbox is going to go here. And then we're going to have shafts going the whole length of that when we're ready to fire it up. So then we're going to have a linear chassis here. And then we need to rotate it so it's facing up. And then we're going to have this going the length of the whole thing. Okay. And then we're going to have saws on here, here, and here. Okay. And then we're going to squirt glue here and here. So we can put that there. And we can put a chest there. Thinking with as much stuff as the trees could produce, we may want multiple chests. For some reason, I feel better having 2 chests there. The first one is only grabbing the potatoes, so I think it'll be okay. And just in case this doesn't unload fast enough, we should be good. Okay, so then over here, when this comes over here, we'll have a space of 1, and then we'll have this here, and then we need to rotate this around, and then it's going to have the, I'm going to go every direction but the one you want, Cat. Thank you. Okay, and then we're going to have a little storage space underneath here. Okay, and then we're going to have the chest underneath there, and then we're going to have the chute underneath there, and I hit the chute with that so that it becomes clear. Okay, so that should be right. So then if I go back home, okay, I have glued things. We can put those things away. Put the buckets away. And I believe I gotta have more iron, or I've gotta have more oak saplings than that. Surely. What? I was gonna say, how on God's green earth do I only have one oak sapling? That, no, 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 no. Okay, so in here, I believe you can go ahead and plant them. Now, I don't want to plant them in the center spaces because there's no saw there. Okay, then I have to plant the ones where it's actually sitting after it's moving. Okay. So then we're gonna go boom, 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 boom. Okay. So it appears these need to be glued as well. Okay, dude, your timing was really bad on that growth. Home foyer. Let me get the glue back. Let me read that When attached to a moving machine, it will chop whole trees in one swoop. Handy for a tree farm. Okay. Back. Okay. No! You glued the wrong way. Okay. Oof! Oh no! I spawned a tree with a beehive! Was not expecting that. What is it with me and spawning random beehives? I did it in Ocean Block and now I did it again here. Yes! We did it! We have a tree farm! Okay, now, the most important part of the output of this tree farm is the logs. Although, for all I know, we might need the apples at some point. I don't know. It's possible. So we need to go back to the foyer. And I don't think I have another extraction module. Oh, I do have one. Good. Okay, back. And have my pipes. Okay, so we're gonna grab some wood. Put that there. And then we're going to go boom, boom, boom. And then we're going to put the low extraction module in. Oop, that's not what I'm doing. Putting the low extraction module in. And then, why are they all saying things like this? Okay, so instead of allowed, no. Okay, no! I need to go in there and edit the module. Oh my gosh, my bees! They're gonna fly into that saw and things are gonna get very, very messy. Yeah. This is not gonna end well for those bees, is what I'm having a very bad feeling. It's not gonna be good. So in here, I'm going to allow oak logs. And there they go. The oak logs are going to go, whoop. Okay, so that's going to leave the sticks, the saplings, and the apples in this chest. Okay, so problem. It is not replanting the trees. Oh, maybe it is. I don't think it is. Well, and it probably isn't, because there isn't anything in there from a mechanism standpoint that would be assigned to replant them. So I'd have to come over here and basically restock this. Is very loud when it is breaking the tree. I cannot believe one of the very first trees I spawned, I had a bee's nest form. Unbelievable. Yeah, I need something to replant the trees. Yeah, look, that poor little bee's already down to 71%. He's already run into the saw once, I bet. Poor guy. But I've already hit 200 logs. In no time flat. So I'm very happy with this. We will need to claim another chunk and force load another chunk, which puts us at 20 out of 25. So yeah, just like with JC, we're gonna have to ask District to increase that increase that number because that's not going to be enough. Like, not even close to being enough. And what is making it so red? Is that scoria, maybe? No, because that's normally making it black. What is making it red? Oh, you have me so curious. Now I have to go and look. It's down here in the... give me this. City and Woody. Something up there. Yeah, that's what it is the scoria. Oh, the jasper. That's what it is, the jasper. Ooh. Is that another oil puddle I see? It is! It is another oil puddle I see. Hello, oil puddle. I'm very happy to see you. Well, that is great news, because we're going to need more oil in the very near future. How are we doing on our... Okay, the middle are doing good. Sugar and fruits are both suffering. I need fruits and sugars. Sugars and fruits. I don't think I have that much. Okay, well, we don't want to eat the passion fruit. We'll keep spitting on everybody. I have that is good for sugars, which is putting milk in bread. How bad are those? That's putting honeys in apples. I mean, I should be able to do that. Let's grab a few of those. I can eat those for a bit. Gotta get my nutrition back after that last tragic death. Hashtag boss bee. Okay, so we'll pop that back in there, and that back in there. Oh, no, I won't, because the system filled it already. Pop that back into my backpack, put my wrench away, put the shaft and the pipes away. All right, we got done both of the create farms that I wanted to get done, which is flippin' amazing stuff. So we were blocked from moving forward because I do not have a Silk Touch pick, right? Soft coating grants silk touch. Is that like a one-time use, or Let me go scope that out quick. I gotta find me a way of getting some silk touch here. Don't I have a blood magic book? Apparently I didn't make one yet. Well, That's not good. I can't look stuff up if I haven't made the book. I mean, okay, take that back. I can. It just means remembering how to get this back to normal, which is, you know, let's see. Oh, there. Okay, so then I go this, and I want the blood magic book. Okay, and then I want, no, not that one. I want, anointments. Potions for your tools. They will wear off a bit at a time as your tool or weapon is used. Oh, so it is a temporary. I can get silk touch on a piece of equipment temporarily. I mean, I'd be okay with that. Slate infused, bottled sunlight, clogram, and acetylene subal. So I've got that. And I'm sure I have a clogram nugget here somewhere. Clogram nugget. Yeah, I've got that. Then do I have... Oh, I'm out of the green ones. Bottled sunlight is right-clicking a bottle and cork in the air in the overworld or atom. Okay, so I need a bottle and cork. Okay, bottle and cork. Over here. Bottle and cork. Here, here, here. Okay, so then if I go home, occultism. I found some place that has relatively decent, I mean, it's medium. Didn't take too much away. Pack. Okay, so then I can go home underground. Well, that didn't work. Home Ooh, server did not like that. Notice my night vision goggles have not kicked in. There we go. There we go. Oh, server is struggling. I'm the only one on. I don't know why it would be having a hard time. So it's this, 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 and this. Leave that there. So how do I use these? Appointments are essentially potions for your tools. By pressing right button with the anointment in one hand, it will be applied to the item in your other hand if possible. Not all appointments work on all equipment. Okay, so let's go back. And I'll just get a regular... Oh, see, night vision not kicking in again. The server, it is struggling. Okay, put that in there. And let's just make an iron pickaxe. Just a normal iron pickaxe. So it says if I right click, it says soft touch 1. Will this allow me? Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, it worked! Oh my gosh. It worked! Oh my gosh. Yes! We have a silk touch pick via blood magic. There is our coral stone. Oh my gosh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Britannia water. Those are the 6 items we needed. Oh my gosh. There is my and there is my wand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh. I did not know Silk Touch was something you could get via blood magic. I had no idea. Yes! Rune of Water! We have the 4 elemental runes. Now we just need mana. Which all we're gonna miss there is the mana pool. Which we have not found any runes. Oh, you know a way of getting runes is doing the Gaia battles. Okay. Oh no. We can't do the Gaia battles until we get the nitro crystals. And we can't do those until we get the oh my god, these things are so twisted. So we have to go this way to open up the portal to Alfheim before we can go to the Gaia arena. Which means we need the Rune of Mana. Okay. So that means we need to go back over here to Pawa. So we can make Uranite, or we can get it from the Uranium B. I think I have the Uranium B. And we couldn't make this until we had the energized steel. So we have to do this to get this to make this. But if we could get a reactor, that might solve our power issues. And if the uranium bee can make the uranite, that would be our fuel. Oh, goodness. Okay. I think that tells us where we are headed next. It's gonna be to Pawa. And see if... Well, I take that back. I know we can make the energizing orb. The question is powering that enough to do anything with it. So that is going to be the big challenge. That is going to be Future Cat's problem because it is going on 10 o'clock. But I am so happy we got what we needed to do done tonight. Don't have any creepy crawlies coming in this way. Nobody's hiding in here. Good. So I think, let me think. So I think tomorrow, let's turn back to immersive engineering because we have all the steel we need and see if we can knock out. See if we can get back to knocking out a bunch of these. We had issues because we needed more resources. We've got more resources. We got a lot of steel. And see if we can get some of these quests knocked out. And we need to get the building of the squeezer, the fermenter, and the crusher. Which is, where is crusher? Crusher. We need to get the crusher, the squeezer, and the fermenter up and running so we can start making our glycerol. So let's tackle that next. And then if we have enough steel, we might be able to get this whole thing running. And some of these we might just get the quests done, but not necessarily build the machines if we don't need them yet. So, like, I don't know if we need to make the pump jack. Well, no, I take it back. Well, because we can get the crude oil bucket without building the pump jack. So, we can maybe be able to bypass doing that. But, like, we have to build the distillation tower to get the sulfurized diesel. So we probably would have to do that one. Although, I think we might be able to get some of these things, like a bucket of diesel. It has to be the immersive diesel. I think we have to go that route. So there's some of these we probably have to make. We need to get the plant oil and the ethanol. So that's, I knew I'm going to need that, but I need that anyway because I know I need to get the glycerol. But, like, I'm not going to need the sawmill because we're going to want to use the thermal machine for our wood production, not this one. Probably going to make the metal press because that one, it wouldn't be the same without a metal press. So I'll probably set it up, but I don't know if I'll power it yet because right now we're using that thermal machine for all of our needs. But down the road, there might be one thing we need that for. So that one might get set up, but I don't know if I'll hook it up yet. Yeah, but we should be able to knock out, hopefully, a bunch of these quests. Now, this one we can't because we don't have the dielectric casing because we got to circle back to power. But I bet we can get a bunch of these down there knocked out tomorrow. So we'll work on immersive engineering on our road to making glycerol. I think that'll be our next pathway. And let's run back quick and see how we're doing on our potato generation quick. Okay, interesting. We have up to 98 potatoes. We have not gotten any poisonous potatoes yet. So that's interesting. Does the create farm not generate poisonous potatoes? Or is it just a very slim chance? Or am I going to have to rely on manual harvesting to get 3,000 poisonous potatoes? I love the fact you can make these clear. and then watch the potatoes come in. That's very cool. So yeah, we'll see how many potatoes we can get by tomorrow as everything keeps running around. And yeah, see that one won't grow because it's underneath the beehive. How the heck did I get I cannot believe I got a beehive. Of all the silly luck. I got a beehive. And we're already up to almost 500 wood. After just 2 rounds of this thing running. 500 wood. Holy cow. That is great. So that's what, 485. Get my calculator out here. So, calculator. Okay, so 485 times 6 is 2910. So we already have almost 3,000 of the 10,000 we need in just 2 passes of our tree farm. Crazy. That is huge. I mean, we'll be able to have our logs piece needed this week. We'll then just be waiting on the creosote. Because then we'll be able to drop those logs into the sawmill once we make it. And just off it'll go and make us our 10,000 logs. Oh, I'm so excited. I am so very excited that worked just like I wanted it to. Oh, which, you know, that doesn't happen very often. Oh my gosh. That is just so exciting. Oh, let's see. Let's sit here. Bink. Well, guys, this has been another installment of Enigmatica 6 Expert Mode. I'm Katiana. Tonight we delved into the world of Create, and we built our first 2 windmill-driven automated farms. One for potatoes and one for trees. Now, hopefully JC or Captive will be able to tell me how to get a tree one that auto replants itself, but in the meantime, all I have to do is probably plant it another maybe 5-6 times. We're going to have all of the wood we need for this crazy craft. So pretty excited about that. Then I'll need to look at some of these other potato oriented crafts and see what other ingredients we may need a lot of, and maybe set up a second farm to harvest us more cooking ingredients. So that will be something to look at in the future. So, if you enjoyed tonight's installment, I hope you'll consider dropping a follow on the channel, or perhaps, if you're enjoying the series, you'll consider dropping a subscription. Remember, it is still September until the end of the week, so take advantage of those savings. I will upload tonight's episode to YouTube, where you can catch up on all of the series episodes so far, as well as my SevTech Ages series. And I will drop a link into the chat. You can see it right there. I forgot, I'm using a different client today, so you can see right there what the link was. Ha 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 ha. Right there. I will also drop it into the chat. I forgot. I switched my streaming thing today, and so it works a little bit differently. So, you can also catch up on the archives of the other series which I have completed. Those would be Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles, Chroma Technology 2, Ragnamod 6, and Breakout. And we should be back tomorrow night, and we will pick up with some immersive engineering. No, I did not say 24-hour stream, Krillin, you silly boy. This is absolutely not the right time of year to be doing long streams. I will tell you that should I not get buried in Christmas orders around Thanksgiving, you may see longer streams then. But that is conditional on me not being buried in holiday orders. And good to see you, my friend. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream if you were lurking while we were playing around with Create. I am so happy I got those to work. I cannot wait to tell JC and Captive that I got them up and running. That was very, very big deal for me that I got them working. I'm so happy. So, I'm going to sign off and go get myself a bedtime snack and head to bed, and we'll be back here tomorrow night and dive back into some immersive engineering. So we will catch you then. Good night, everybody.